Good evening, guys. How y'all doing? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 6:07 p.m. Saturday evening, June the 26th, June the 27th, the 2026 year of our Lord. And it just got done raining, guys. It ain't been too long ago quit raining. We actually got done with everything we needed to do this week before the rain got here, so thankful for that. I'm gonna tell you guys, it was a hot day. Oh my goodness, it was a hot day. My oldest boy and I worked till about 12:30. We did a pretty good size brush cleanup and appling, and that took 4 hours. And then I had planned on being on the first one this morning at 6 o'clock, but I decided I needed to get a long sleeve shirt because I knew I was going to be dealing with a lot of poison ivy. And I currently have poison ivy right now all over both of my arms, and it's on my neck as well. I don't know if you can see that right there, but I've got poison ivy on my neck as well. And I've got a pretty good idea where I got it from, but it is what it is. It's part of it, man. You just got to take the necessary steps to try to keep from getting it, man. Don't make sense for a guy that's allergic to poison ivy to be a landscaper. But I love doing it, man. If I didn't love doing it, I'd quit. I'd find something else to do. But yeah, man, I get it bad. I get poison ivy so bad, and I'm telling you, it's driving me nuts right now. This is the worst I've had it this year. Normally when I get it, man, I'll get it one real bad time at the beginning of the season, and then everything after that will be fairly mild. Well, this is the first real bad case of it that I've gotten this year. So hopefully everything after this will be pretty mild. I'll probably keep it all summer long, but you know, it is what it is, man. But yeah, I really need to invest in some of those fishing shirts, is what I call them. It's the long sleeve dry fit material, the breathable shirts, the long sleeve with the hoods on the back of them, and I need to invest in all that, man. That way I can keep that stuff off of me. But it's all good, man. Got everything done today. We, like I said, I had planned on getting on the first one at 6 o'clock this morning, right before sunrise. And it didn't happen. I decided I needed to go to Walmart and buy me a cheap long sleeve shirt with a hood on it. That way I didn't get that mess all over me. And that way once this is gone, you know, I won't have more to deal with. But so we went to Walmart. My Walmart don't open up till 6 a.m. so couldn't be on the first property at 6 if I was going to do that. And but anyway, went to Walmart, got that, got on the first property a little before 7, and that took us probably about, I don't know, 45 minutes, and then we had to get to the next property and knocked it out. And that brush cleanup, I actually didn't make quite as much as I thought I was. The guy told me to charge him whatever. He was good with whatever. He knew it was going to be expensive, and I just told him I would charge him by the hour. And you know, for something like that, I charge $100 an hour, and he was fine with it. And I really thought that job was going to take about 6.5, maybe 7 hours at the most, and but wound up only taking 4 hours, man. But got it knocked out, got everything sprayed up real good. I mixed a very hot mixture of glyphosate. I used the FarmWorks glyphosate that you get at Tractor Supply. It's the 41 point something percent. It's not the strongest stuff out there, but if you mix it hot, it works well. And I actually mixed it. I said I was going to mix it 10 to 12 ounces a gallon. I didn't. I mixed it 6 ounces a gallon, which is still extremely warm. You know what I mean? But yeah, got everything sprayed up real good, and I hope it adhered and dried before the rain got up there, man, because it started raining not long after we left there. But either way, if it didn't, I'm out there once a month, and the guy told me that he's going to pay me a little extra every month because I come out there once a month anyway to take care of a ditch that he has. And he said he's going to pay me a little extra every month if I just keep that entire area sprayed, stay on top of it. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to move forward with that. But yeah, man, had a good day today. It was extremely hot. Thought I was going to die several times today. I'm pretty sure I did die one time. But we got it done, and that's the bottom line. And then had to go out to my mother-in-law's house and dump some debris. And had a trailer slap full of it too, man. Every debris bag I had, I've got 9 of those bulk seed bags, and we filled all 9 of them up. So not just on that job, but over a period of a week, man, we actually turned quite a bit of revenue this week. Probably the most I've ever turned in my business in 1 week. I mean, it was fairly well, man. I mean, for a solo operator, somebody that's not Ray, you know, not out there with a mulcher, making several $1,000s in a day. I can't do what Ray does. Maybe I'll get there one day. But yeah, I had a pretty good week, man, and I'm very, very happy about it. And the boys made some extra money this week. They're happy about it. Everybody's happy, 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 as Phil Robertson would say. But anyways, guys, I wanted to holler at y'all for a minute. I was watching my buddy Ben over at the Stay Relentless podcast with Ben. I say my buddy. He seems like a good guy. I don't know him, never met him. But he's putting out some truth, man. He's putting out some fire videos, and I highly recommend y'all go take a peek at him, see what he's got going on over there. And but you know, he's been posting a lot about mental health awareness, and that mental health is a serious issue, especially among men. You know, women deal with it too, but I think it's more prevalent in men than it is women, just because of the pressures of life. And you know, when you think of mental health, it kind of comes with a stigma. People look at it as a bad thing. It doesn't mean like mentally deranged or anything. That's not what it means. It just means like you're going through a lot, basically, and it's bad for your mind, and it can take a toll on you. It can cause depression. It can cause several things. It can cause bad health. And you know, I don't know if any of you guys watched the Sean Ryan show, but he talks about it a lot, mental health, and being aware of it, and you know, and he talks about it all the time, that, you know, we take the necessary steps to take care of our bodies. We go to the gym. We not me. I don't go to the gym, and I treat my body like Kenny Chesney says. I treat my body like a honky tonk. But a lot of guys, you know, they'll take the necessary steps, like go to the gym. They'll take supplements. They'll eat good, drink like they're supposed to, things like that to take care of their body. But they always put their brain on the back burner, and the mental health aspect of things is the last things a lot of people worry about. And mental health is a serious issue, man, and there's a lot of things that can lead to it, and there's a lot of things that it can lead to. And you know, stuff like depression and post-traumatic stress and TBI, traumatic brain injury, things like that. You know, a lot of people think about when you talk about stuff like that, a lot of people think about combat veterans, police officers, firefighters, and just your first aid responders and your 911 dispatchers and air traffic controllers, things like that. A lot of people, that's really the first people that come to mind when you think about that. But the reality is, man, just about every man out there is dealing with something, whether it's PTSD, whether it's TBI, or whether it's just simply depression. We all deal with something. We all have demons. Everybody has demons. And but the thing is, man, if you're going through stuff, don't be scared to talk about it. You don't necessarily have to get on YouTube and talk about it, but you can talk about it with some of your close friends or whatever. You can reach out to someone and have your own support group, or you can be a shoulder for someone else to lean on, man. And you know, it's like the old saying goes, iron sharpens iron, and men really need to be there for each other, because like I said, guys, we all go through the struggles of life every single day. There's a lot of pressure on men, and you know, we're expected to be the protectors and the providers, and when things hit the fan, things aren't going right at work, we're still expected to do what needs to be done. We're still expected to be able to pay the bills. We're still expected to be able to take care of our families. protect our families, all of that. Whether you're sick, whether it's rain or shine, it doesn't matter. You still got to be able to do all that stuff. And it really is a lot of pressure on one person. And yes, women go through a lot too. They had their own issues as well that they deal with. But I'm specifically talking about the pressures of being a man. And so if you are going through something, man, don't be scared to talk about it. Lean on your buddies. Lean on a family member. And you never know. You may be that light, that shining light on top of a hill for someone out there. You may be a blessing to someone. And when I say that, I mean you having the courage to come out and talk about it may give the next person the courage to come out and talk about it. And I may have told y'all before, I've got a friend of mine. I consider him a friend. He actually used to be a co-worker. He doesn't live here anymore. He lives up in Virginia. But he used to be a Navy SEAL, and he was actually a guy that I trained at a previous job that I had. And but he's a former Navy SEAL, and he went through post. I'm sure he still suffers from it. I don't know if you can shake PTSD and traumatic brain injury or not. I don't know if you can ever get rid of that stuff. I don't know. I haven't researched it, but I know he went through a lot. He was a combat veteran, basically. He was a Navy SEAL, and he went through a lot, man, and he suffered from a lot, and he stayed depressed all the time. And I've actually got a brother-in-law, I guess you could call him, that's the same way. He was an Army sniper. I don't know. I know he saw a lot and did a lot. He doesn't talk about it, and he goes through depression. But but guys like that, they'll be the first ones to tell you, or they have said it before as well. In those communities, the soft communities in the military, everybody's expected to be a man's man. You're a door kicker or a pipe hitter, or whatever you want to call it, and you don't have time to be soft. You don't have time to talk about what's wrong with you, and it's looked down upon when you talk about suffering from these things. They expect you to suck it up and do your job. But both of these men, especially the former SEAL, has told me that if you're going through something and you're depressed, you really you do not need to bottle that up. You need to speak about it, because it causes more and more and more problems. The longer you bottle it up, the worse it's going to get. So you need to speak about it, you need to talk about it, and you need to put it out there. And because talking about it is really the only therapy that you can get. So that's my take on that's what I want to say about mental health awareness. Ben put out a video the other day asking people to post a video about it or talk about it or whatever. And Ben's doing good work over there on his channel, man. Y'all go check him out and show him some love, show him some support, man. But yeah, that's my thoughts on all of that. Like I said, guys, I know I've been through some stuff in my life. I probably haven't been through the same as a lot of other people, nowhere near as much as a lot of other people, but I have been through my own issues. And the reality is everybody goes through stuff. You can be whoever you want to be on social media, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, doesn't matter. You can be whoever you want to be. And you can tell the biggest lies you want and paint the biggest picture you want to paint to try to act like you're something that you're not. But the reality is everyone is going through something or has been through something, one or the other. And if they haven't yet, they will, sooner or later. So just putting that out there, guys. But shout out to you, Ben. You're doing good work over there, bud, and keep up the good work, man. Yeah. But anyways, guys, it's getting late. I say it's getting late. It's almost 6:30, and I'm very thankful that we were able to get everything done this week, man. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to or not. I was able to get what I could done yesterday before the rain came in yesterday, and then actually picked up 2 more properties yesterday afternoon. And I was doing a walk around on a property with a lady when the bottom dropped out, so we parted ways and headed for the hills headed for high ground. You know what I mean? So picked up 2 properties, thankful for that. And also, man, I had a customer yesterday. I don't know, the other day I actually experienced something that was a first for me. My website, I got a quote request through my website, and it was actually a scammer. That's the first time that's ever happened to me through my website. I get scam emails all the time. I get scam text all the time. I get spam phone calls all the time. But that's the first time that's ever happened through my website. So these guys will stop at nothing. These spammers and these scammers, they stop at nothing, man. So guys, be aware of that and be very careful of that, and use caution before you put any kind of information out there. And if you're not sure about someone, don't accept a check. That's the way I feel about it. I'm sure a lot of you out there feel the same way. I mean, the reality is I do accept checks from people, but it's usually from people that I know, I've been dealing with for a few years, and it's not a check that's going to have to be mailed to me. You know what I'm saying? But I actually went and looked at a property the other day, which I told y'all about it on a previous video. The lady was wanting to mail me a check at the end of the month when she lives in the same neighborhood as me, and that was a no-go for me. That was a huge red flag. So but yesterday, man, I know I told Buster Davis Bin Laden wanted me to give him a quote, and I know I shouldn't say that, guys, but I'm a dark humor type of person, man. And you can call it what you want. You can call it racism, you can call it whatever, but the fact of the matter is, man, ever since 9/11, I just do not trust those people. I don't. I'm not talking about Indians, and I know not all Muslims are bad. I know that. But I have a hard time with it, man. I really do. Ever since 9/11, and there's a lot of veterans in my area because of Fort Gordon right down the road from me. And all of these guys that fought in Afghanistan and Iraq, they'll tell you the same thing, man. Do not trust those guys. Don't trust them. I've had many of them tell me that. So I just don't. I don't trust them. And also, man, when I went to his house, you know, his last name was Ahmed. And that name scares the hell out of me. It does, man, because I know a lot of the terrorists during 9/11, during the attacks, had that name. Whether it be their first, middle, or last name, they had that name. A lot of them did, or some of them did. And that terrifies me. I don't like that name. And that was a bad day, man. I still remember it like it was yesterday, and I know a lot of you guys out there probably fought because of that. So yeah, I just don't trust him, man. Just simple as that. But anyways, guys, he texted me his address and his name. He tried to talk to me on the phone, tell me what he wanted. There was a huge language barrier there, huge language barrier. I couldn't understand him, and he couldn't understand me. And I told him, I said, listen, just text me your address and your name, and as soon as we get finished for the day, I will swing by your place and look. And he actually lives 2 neighborhoods down the street from me. And so went over there, very first property I looked at yesterday morning, and shot him a quote. He didn't answer. I followed up with him later that day. Told him, I said, hey, I was just following up to see if you're good with that price. Hadn't heard anything back. And he said yes, he was good with the price, and he wanted to know if I could get him on the schedule for next week. And I told him I could, and like I said, guys, I have trust issues. And you call it what you want. You can call me what you want. I don't care. But he wanted to know about how he could pay me. And I told him, I said, I will send you a credit card link. And he said he didn't want to do credit card on file. And I told him, I said, that's the only way I do business. And which is not. But when I walked around his property put off a bad vibe. Have you ever done that before, man? You walked around somebody's property and got a bad feeling? And I usually go with my gut, guys. I'm pretty good at, I mean, my gut usually doesn't lie to me. So, but yeah, I told him, I said, that's the only way, that's the only form of payment I accept. And he said, okay, what do I need to do? I said, send me your email address, and I will send you a link. You can upload the file. You can upload the credit card, and you don't have to worry about fraud or anything like that, because it is all encrypted. I can't even see it. And he sent me a fake email. His email was his phone number with LOL at the end. And I said, all right. I said, I knew right off the bat it was a fake email. I said, this is a fake email. I said, there's no doubt in my mind. I said, but you know what? I'm going to download it, and I'm going to send him the link anyway. And I hadn't heard nothing back. So I had just confirmed my suspicion. I knew it was a fake email. And, but yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I mean, you can say I'm a bad person and I shouldn't be that way, but I'm just being 100% honest, being transparent. I'm not a racist person at all. I am not. But I do have trust issues when it comes to that kind of stuff, man. I do. Sorry. But yeah, man. But things are looking up, man. I'm getting closer and closer and closer to my goal. All it's going to take is 4 more customers for me to get to that goal, and then keep going from there, man. I'm not gonna put a cap on it. I just want to keep going. And I try to set a realistic goal for myself every season, man. My goal is to pick up 20 customers. My goal is to retain everyone that I had the year before that I like working for, the non-problem customers. You know, I always trim the fat and before the season starts. I always get rid of the problem customers before the season starts. And then if I need to raise the price, I will. But 9 times out of 10, I really don't have to raise the price. And but I try to retain the customers that I want to keep, and then try to add 20 more to that every year, a minimum of 20 more. That's my goal every year. And it's looking like it's gonna happen. It's not July yet, and I'm 4 away from reaching that goal. So hopefully it'll happen. We'll see. Although I didn't get to retain everyone that I wanted to keep, so, but the main part of that goal will be reached. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, yeah, don't really have a whole lot to talk about today. Don't have a short for y'all today. Pretty much just made extra money today, man. We made about $650 extra today. Did that in about 5 hours, and can't complain, man. Life is good, and pretty much just chilling right now, man. Mama Tank, she's up at her mom's house for her sister-in-law's baby shower, and my 2 boys, they're at their buddy's house for a birthday party. And it's just me here by myself. Mama Tank and my 2 girls, they're all together up there. So just hanging out here by myself, man. Just me and the dogs. Speaking of which, I probably need to get back inside for one of them poops on the floor. And I have to do something I'm going to regret. So, but yeah, guys, I hope all of you had a great week. I appreciate all of you new subscribers, man. I appreciate everyone that has been watching my shorts, man. I've been getting a lot of views on my shorts. Never really thought I would get that many views, and I have my son to thank for that. He's the one that's putting these shorts together for me, getting the footage. My youngest son, he's the one that's getting the footage, editing everything, and adding the music and all that good stuff. Although I did get a copyright issue, whatever you call it. They said it wasn't a strike against my channel, but I did get copyrighted and had limited views on it, and still had close to 1,000 views, man. And for me, 1,000 views is a lot. But I appreciate all you guys that have been supporting me here lately, or period. You know, I appreciate all of you, man. And y'all go check out Ben, check out Buster down at New Hope Cuts, check out Chad over at Green Acres Lawn and Landscape, check out Lee over at Irvin's Lawn Service, check out Ray over at Ray's Landscaping, Ray's Lawn and Landscape, and check out Shane up at DLT Lawn Service. But hey man, all you weekend warriors, I hope y'all get out there and crush it. Tomorrow's the last day of the weekend, man. I hope y'all make the best of it. It's supposed to be raining around here tomorrow. Hopefully it don't, so I can wash this nasty truck. Speaking of which, man, Ray, if you see my video, this video, do me a favor and drop a link to them Carhartt seat covers that you got, man, in the comments below. I need to, this is a brand new truck and it's already got a stench in it from sweat. So I'm going to go rent a rug doctor. I'm going to shampoo these seats, get that stench out of here, let my truck air out, and I got to get some seat covers, man. But I like those Carhartt seat covers that Ray has. If anybody else has suggestions on seat covers, let me know. Some good seat covers for my truck. I'm not wanting to go out and spend $300 or $400 on seat covers. I've never bought seat covers before. I don't know how much they cost, so I'm just assuming good seat covers are probably $200, $300, $400. I'll spend $200, but I ain't wanting to spend $300 or $400. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But y'all drop me some links, some suggestions, and hey, man, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make time for the Lord tomorrow. And look, man, y'all be blessed out there. Till the next video, y'all please keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holla at y'all. Bye.